Okay, this is it. We have reached the end of the line, until season 7 starts. So, I have reacted to every episode in this season from the season premiere to the season finale, and I reviewed each episode individually, but I'm gonna, talk about it a little bit more. So, I may not have as much to say, but, take a stroll through my channel. I have plenty of, reviews up, for each episode, but, with that all being said, if you're not caught up with The Walking Dead by now, get out of here because I'm about to spoil it for you. So you're gonna fuck it up. You're just gonna fuck things up for yourself if you stick around because go get caught up because you're about to know everything before you see the episodes. So that is your warning. Now, that I gotta say, the season premiere was epic. Holy shit. I don't think we've seen that many walkers on the show by far. Prior to this is like the most walkers that we have ever. That's like 30 or 40, 70, 80 times more walkers that we have seen in any herd. That's like the biggest herd. That's like the Omega herd. You know what I mean? Oh man. And like I said, in my review for the season premiere, I did enjoy I believe I did say this in my season premiere review that I did enjoy how they set the present time and the flashbacks, like black and white with the flashbacks and Technicolor with the present. That was done really cleverly, and I knew right up front that that's what they were doing. Like, okay, this is flashbacks, this is the present. Okay. Some of you might have been confused with that. Like The Walking Dead is known for doing that with the flashbacks in the present time, where you're like, wait, what's going on here? What? Huh? What? What? But if you actually watch it, like at least a couple more times, you start to really get an idea. But yeah, the first half was crazy, with that massive herd and with the wolves. And man, they are brutal. The way they just came into Alexandria and just slaughtered all those Alexandrians. Oh my gosh, man. Ugh, just straight up savages, like for realsies. And then we get to see what Morgan's transformation from being batshit crazy to Mr. Miyagi. And now I have to say that I had to watch it again to get a little bit of an appreciation for that episode, because I was not really crazy about it, but it could have been a hell of a lot worse. They could have stretched that whole story into 3 episodes, and then that'll be like a much worse than for it to be a 90-minute run, cramming it all in just one 90-minute episode. Excuse me. So I am glad that they got that all out of the way in one episode. That's the one thing I do love about it. It's a pretty decent story, but I was just not that crazy about it. But and I had a love-hate relationship with the suspense of Glenn's fate. Like, did he die? Did he not? What happened? And how everybody was thinking that he died when we first saw that. When we first saw that moment, and then I don't know about you guys, but I watched it a couple more times. And I'm thinking, you know what? He may still be alive because Nicholas fell on top of him, and on top of that, there's a garbage can. There's like a garbage can, like the dumpster. The dumpster. It's like right here. Gwen's here, and the dumpster's over here. So I'm like, yeah, he's gonna crawl his way under there while they're chewing on Nicholas. It was obvious, and if that dumpster was not there, or if it was like way like further away from Gwen, then I would be right there with some of you who said, "Oh, Gwen survived. That's fucking bullshit." But the one thing I did not like about that is how when Glenn makes his way under the dumpster and he's stabbing every walker that's trying to crawl under and get to him, stab, there is one shot like a second later, like 1 minute the button up shirt that he had, one thing it's gone. It's like completely off of him. Like, when did you take off that shirt? I mean, next thing, like one minute we see him stabbing walkers, with that on. The next thing we know, it's off and he's stabbing. I mean, I'm like, what the fuck? That is bad editing. What they should have done, like if they were gonna do that, is wait until, Glenn comes from out of the dumpster the next morning when the walkers have cleared and they're gone, and let's say it's hot outside and he's sweating and he takes it off, and whatever, then that would be a more logical way to do it. I mean, like, where did your shirt go, bro? I mean, like, that's just like weird editing. That's my thing. But that mid-season finale, though, it was preparing us for a holy shit mid-season premiere. Yeah, they could have done a little bit more with it, but the mid-season premiere definitely made up for it. And that the opening, if that's mid-season premiere, that's all I'm gonna say. Hashtag that mid-season premiere opening, though. Oh man. And then the entire second half. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think any of those episodes were filler necessarily. I enjoyed every single episode. I'm like, okay, this is good, 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 and even the season finale, I think it's a great season finale, and it's probably my favorite one by far. I mean, I enjoyed the like other season finales, but this is like one of my top favorites. And yeah, I mean, they could have done things a little better in it, but what I would have done, I think I mentioned this before. I would have done is have everybody that's in that van give them some screen time, and not show Carol as much. Where we're more on hanging with suspense with Carol. Like, is she gonna make it? Is that savior gonna catch up to her? Is Morgan gonna save her, or what? And or better yet, I would have them show that Carol was okay and Morgan saved her. But I will not have those people come up with run into them until season 7. I would have waited until season 7 for that to happen. And what I also would have done when Negan is going eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I've said this before, I would show who he picked. And see, you will watch that person die. Bam, 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 and then as he swings down Lucille one last time to kill that character, boom! And that's when it cuts to the credits. And then we hear people screaming in horror, like echoing in the background as it cuts to black. That's how I would end it. And I would say, nope, you don't get to mourn with these characters. We will see you in October. I will be that dude. I will be that much of a jerk. I mean, like, at least I would show you guys who, Negan killed. That's how I would do it, and that's how I would do it. But still, this entire season was great, and I loved how they, handled Negan. Like, that's how they needed to do it. Like, if you read the comics, you understand why they handled it the way they did. And, and it was handled beautifully. I mean, and I said to myself before they even showed any of this, is that they need to wait until the very end of the season finale to show Negan in all of his glory and doing the eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and bam, bam, bam. And that's how you end the season. And, I mean, at least they did that. But it's a great season. Like, say what you want about the season finale. It was epic for what it was. And this whole season gets 4.5 chair spins out of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.5, baby. So I don't know about you guys, but I am antsy for that season 7 Comic-Con trailer. I am itching. I am ready, to pounce on season 7 like Eugene pounced on Dwight's balls. Okay, that was a little much. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I don't know about you guys. I mean, I'm excited for the season 7 Comic-Con trailer tomorrow, and you bet your ass I'm gonna react to it. You're gonna be back, and then if hopefully you guys come back and watch it with me, it's gonna be awesome, and I cannot wait to see what they have in store. I mean, I'm thinking it's gonna be a teaser, a little bit more of a teaser, but I don't know. I guess time will tell. So we shall see. I'm still excited. So I mean, Negan is gonna bring hell for realsies. I cannot wait, to see more of him, next season. It's gonna be great. It's just gonna be awesome. You just wait, guys. For all of you non-comic book readers, you just wait. The best is yet to come. So if you enjoyed this review, make sure you thumb it up and make sure you click subscribe if you're new to the channel. And feel free to tell me which season is your favorite by far. Let me know in the comment section. And if I will see you guys in my reaction for the season 7 Comic Con trailer. Peace out, y'all.